Name, age, and what part of the country?
You can call me Nai. I'm from Canada.
Nye from Canada. And how old are you, ma'am?
I'm 32.
Why'd you have to look up and figure out how old you were?
I didn't.
What do you mean you didn't? What world
Anyway,
are we, ma'am? What world are we living in? We can see you. Everybody can see you on the screen.
so
Okay, what do you have to say, ma'am?
about what? Is there any topic or
Just go ahead, speak your mind, whatever you want to speak. Go ahead.
oh, okay. Are you married? It's a question though.
Why black men don't want to marry. That's the reason.
Okay, so he's not married.
Go ahead, Rod. Talk to
Man,
me.
I tell you, unbelievable. I, Rexy, Roxy, you know, and Naricha, however, whatever her name is, I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong, but this is the reason why we're not going to rush into marriage because of the narcissist, just being a narcissist, the aggravation, trying to be overly smart, deceptive. I mean, it's amazing how when you find a young brother that's speaking facts, telling the truth, and it's so natural and normal for the devil to come out and to go against facts and truth. And for this reason, black men have been through so much in the past with women with bad attitudes that's too cocky, too arrogant. Um, they won't put the clothes on and they're actually a little bit too sexy and too free, too independent. And where did they get that attitude from? They got the same attitude from another race. And for the same people, they gave them all the freedom and authority and all the benefits. You know, I mean, it's just amazing. I'm really disgusted to see all the comments. The comments doesn't even make sense. It does not make sense. It's a simple question. Why black men don't want to marry? Rexy, you play games and brother, hey Guru. I was saying to myself, I just hope he knows she's playing reverse psychology. She was just playing games. And all these people that's in the box just running their mouth, saying all kind of stuff, it's because they don't want to understand the truth. You got a young brother right here. I mean, the guy talks common sense. I don't know this man from A to B. I just come on every blue moon. I was on 3 different shows and they talked about this guy like a dog. And you're talking about black people, black women, talked about him like a dog. So how on God's earth are you going to marry and be qualified to be a wife if you can't understand the basics of relationship. That's why relationship is investigation. Friendship is investigation. You know, these women nowadays, they think they can tell you what to do. They think they can jump all over you, argue you toe to toe, and then make their own decisions, you know, and just leave the man out. Just leave him hanging out and just try to hurt his feelings, try to make him feel this small. And they get a thrill off of it, especially when they call their friends. So, young lady, I hope you just listen. It's not about being a smart aleck. This is a serious show. And we need to support the brother. These are really good topics, and it's just basic concepts about life. You know,
Okay.
why black men don't want to marry. He's talking about what's the division between the woman and the man. And this is the part, Guru. These women don't know their roles as a woman. And they don't want to know their roles as a woman. So they're going to intentionally cause conflict no matter what. So that's why you got to be careful who you get with. You're not equally yoked. You know, not being equally yoked, you're running to women that's consistently acting just like Rexy and
Okay,
playing games.
can I talk now?
Go ahead,
Yeah.
ma'am. Go ahead.
Okay, first of all, you shouldn't be addressing Roxy at this point because I'm the one who's talking with you. If you wanted to address Roxy, you should wait for your when you are alone to address Roxy, and if you wanted to say out your mind. Second, I asked him if he were married, and since you have already talked about how we as a woman, as a black woman, don't respect our men and all these things, like the question is going to go to both of you, and I would really, really love to hear what. Since he's not answering, you've been the one talking, right? So, and it will show. Uh, if you don't answer this question, it will show why people are not, let's say women are not talking to you, because you just come here and you ram on. You're not even like addressing, you're not even talking to one person. You are just going on all your feelings, right? You are talking, the one thing who is talking right now is your feeling. It's not even you. Okay, you are going on about feeling and how much you wanted for a woman to come and do whatever it is. That's why I asked both of you if you were married, because if you are not married, I will talk to you accordingly as not a married person, because it seems right now to you that it's not that you can't find a woman. It's not that the women of color or the black women in the community are all masculine. They don't know what they are doing. They all rude and all these things. No, it's just that because you don't know. I don't think either of you can approach a woman and take on the question or take on what she will be expecting from you as a man. It has nothing to do with the role in the house, the role of whatever. Oh, I am a man. If I come out, I need to be. Why do you want to be respected so much? If you don't, because respect goes both ways. Okay, respect goes ways. Second,
Okay. Can I
he
interrupt you?
said,
Can I stop
give me
you
a
for a
second,
second?
give me a second. You're gonna go. I let you talk. Another thing that he mentioned about the man, he mentioned previously for when he was talking to Raxin, I was listening to him. He was saying that the men out of the world, they don't want to marry black women. Okay, I came from South Sudan. I'm an African, and in Africa, there are a lot of men who are married in Africa. A lot of men. Okay,
Ten wives.
you can not leave alone that 10 wife thing. Okay, you can say, oh, black women, no one want to marry them. Only here in North America that men feel though they are not up to, or women, they're not up to the way they used to, but not because women they're not the way they used to. It's because they are afraid of the people they are. like you yourself, you are not confident in yourself enough to go and approach a strong woman who is already independent, who have our own things, right? Can you, like, are you afraid of her? Is it the matter of not talking? It's not matter of role, because the household is partnership. It's not a business of is me or is who is me. No, it's not me. It's a partnership. Okay. And if you are afraid, if you said, as a black man who are here, two of you, you are asking why men are not marrying black women. Okay. Why are you not asking that question to yourself? Okay. Why are you afraid? Like, is it because that you would be rejected? Okay, is it because you're going to be rejected? And
Ma'am,
why are you getting
let him
rejected? I
respond.
know you're gonna kick me out because you don't
Let
like
him
question when you're being
respond.
questioned.
Let
Yeah.
him respond. Let him
Okay.
Okay, go
respond.
ahead.
And first of all, young lady, he's not going to kick you out because you're voicing your opinion. It's
Oh
when
no, he
ignorance.
will. He usually does when he doesn't like what the person is
No,
saying.
he don't.
Yeah.
It's just when ignorance steps to a higher level, but you're not ignorant.
Don't.
You're
Yeah.
just
Okay.
fine. You're just
Okay.
fine. You're
Go.
perfect. Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
Let me
Mm-hmm.
hear my sister. Hey, sister, let me tell you something. I know how Africans feel about us African Americans. I'm Indian. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you this. My wife passed 3 years ago. Okay.
Okay.
I was married. Okay. So when you pass judgment about who's married and who can get a woman and who can handle a woman and how my mindset and my concept is, you got to know a little something about marriage, people, life, and God, you know. And I just want to let you know that the chip on the shoulder, that theory has been played out. All these people with chips on their shoulders for no reason. Chips on their shoulders for no reason. Like the brother said, the young man coming out with a YouTube channel. The guy has topics. He's basically speaking. He's speaking in general. He's taking polls. He's trying to be considerate. He's decent. He's not cursing. He's not doing all this stuff. He's getting cursed at. Okay? So you mean to tell me, if he asks you why a woman don't clean, why does a woman, think that she could boss the husband or she can just spend the money and do what she want to do? If he asks basic questions, he asked me in questions too. I got on here one time. He asked me a basic question, and I had to have the ability to be able to answer the question. And this is the problem. People that can't answer questions and they can't think, they be the first ones to have the audacity to get on here. I mean, it's not an argument. It's not a chip on your shoulder. You're a queen. I mean, you're a queen. You're African queen. All these sisters are queens. So don't have a chip on your shoulder and speak out of your heart and just listen to the concept. And you could be that very one that could answer this question and say, you know what? Some women just take things too far. They're too obtuse. They kind of like act in lasciviousness, and why do they do that? Because of this and that, because I see myself. We need those kind of people that's going to tell the truth. Just
Okay.
it's okay to tell the truth.
I
It's nothing to be offended, because I know you don't have a husband. You don't have a husband, because if you had a husband, why would he sit and listen to you talk like you against him as a man?
okay. First of all, I'm very sorry for your loss. And second, that wouldn't stop me from asking you, like, what
Ma'am,
was her
ma'am,
gender?
ma'am,
What was your wife's gender?
ma'am. Are you going to apologize to the man?
Me?
Yes.
For what? For asking him?
You were making all these statements about we're not married and all this stuff, and we don't know how to approach women. Are you going to apologize to him because his wife passed away?
I'm ready to say the condolences. Will
No,
that
not
bring up his?
condolences. Not condolences. Are you going to
Okay,
apologize?
let me. No, I'm not apologizing. Let me ask you this, because you're not answering the question, right? You're not answering any question that I asked. And the last one, anyway, I'm not gonna go on. What kind of woman what do you want in a woman nowadays? You said you're going on a ramp. What woman would you like to have?
Who you talking to?
Both of you. What kind of woman would you want to have?
Whatever kind of woman God sends my way, and whatever woman I'm equally
And what
yoked with.
role? What kind of woman? And what do you want her to do as a wife? What would you expecting her to do as a wife?
She's gonna be normal, like a normal person, but she
Mm-hmm.
understands the world. She understands connecting. She understands that I'm watching her mind and she's watching my mind, and she has my back and I have her back.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be like basic, like ABCs, one, two, threes. It's just that we won't have disrespect in our relationship, because it won't be a relationship with disrespect. So you really don't look for the outward appearance. You look for the spirit, and you look for that interaction, and see if someone can connect with you and be on the same page. Understand that I'm here and you're here to help, and I'm going to help you. We're together as one. So there's no disrespect and there's no rules. The only rule is what God connects. Whatever he connects, we got to live and abide by it. So it's no big deal. You go out looking for certain things, you're going to find a monster. So you don't go and look for it. You get what you negotiate. You get what you talk about. So everything is based upon agreement. So I don't ever go out or try to say I'm going to find this woman or this kind of woman, that kind of woman. Why? For what? It's a fantasy. That's a fantasy. I don't want fantasies. I want it to be natural and spiritual. So we'll be together as one. It's really peaceful when you're talking good sense. It's no chip on us. It's no chip on my shoulder.
Also, the reason I asked that is
Ma'am,
because
ma'am.
can you stop interrupting, please? Because
I'm
I'm
gonna ask
talking,
you a
right?
question, ma'am.
Yeah.
Are you married?
Yes, I am.
Oh, really? Where's your husband?
Mm-hmm.
Does he know
Why?
you're on the? Does he know you're on this phone right now?
Yes.
Where is he?
Why do you want him? I asked you the first time I came here.
You said
Are
that
you
he's.
married?
You,
You
you
didn't
said that,
answer.
ma'am. You said he knows you're on his phone. Well, where is he at then right now? Why can't you
I'm not
state?
having an affair, am I?
Why can't you state where he's at?
But why do you want him here?
Let me see. Let me see a picture of you and him together. Let me see your home pictures.
Okay, do you know where your problem is right now? Why you
Can
going
you
on
show me
ramping
the?
around
Can you
wanting
show
to
me the
see
photos in your home
the
of you and
husband?
your husband?
The people in the
No,
comments say you're lying. The
no,
people in the
you are
comments say you're
because
lying.
when you ask when you being asked question, you don't answer. You rather you go and ask some irrelevant
So
things because
you want to know about
my
our
me being
wives. Wait,
here,
ma'am, ma'am,
my
ma'am,
me
ma'am,
being
ma'am,
here,
ma'am, ma'am,
me being here
ma'am,
has
ma'am,
nothing to
ma'am,
do
ma'am,
with
ma'am,
my
ma'am,
husband because
ma'am,
I'm
ma'am,
here on
ma'am. I'm
social
gonna keep
media
saying
talking. You're
ma'am,
not in my house.
ma'am, 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 ma'am,
No, no,
ma'am,
no, you don't
ma'am,
meme
ma'am,
me,
ma'am,
sir.
ma'am,
No.
ma'am,
See, that is how children act.
ma'am, ma'am,
If you act that way,
ma'am.
you are
I'm
showing that
calling
you're
you
not a
ma'am.
responsible
Do you want me to
person
call you
enough
sir?
to have
Would
a
you rather
talk
me call you
without
sir?
interrupting other people. You
Would
are
you
not
rather me
you are
call you
not a kid.
sir?
You acting like an elementary
Okay.
child,
Let me ask you a
right?
question. Can I ask you a
You acting
question,
like a
please?
kid,
Can
and
I
you
ask you a
are
question?
going around. You're
Can
going
I ask
around
you a question, ma'am?
asking. No, you already asked me, and I already asked you my question.
Okay.
You didn't answer. None of you guys answered it.
What?
So
Okay.
why are
Yeah.
you
You
going
want to know,
around?
ma'am? You want to know about our wives, but you don't want to answer about your husband.
I already
Where,
did. I have a husband.
where's he at?
Do you have a wife, sir?
Where's your husband at?
Do you have a wife?
Why can't you answer the question?
Why? Why do you want him? Because his wife is what? Is talking to
Why
you,
can't?
or
Are
his
you
wife
ashamed?
is
Are you
here?
ashamed of your husband? Are you ashamed?
Why would I be ashamed of my
Okay,
husband?
well, why can't you
We've
show
been together
pictures?
for 10 years.
Okay,
Why would I be ashamed of
why
him?
can't you show him?
Because the reason I don't show him, because I'm here, I thought I was talking to 2 men, but I didn't realize I was talking to one and a
Mm,
half, because you apparently you the way you are talking,
mm,
you not talk like a man as you come.
mm.
So, and you coming around and you talking around, you say, oh, the reason why why would a black woman, a mature black woman, come down here
Is your
or
husband
go
from
out
Sudan?
with a child?
Is your husband from Sudan?
Yes, he is.
He is.
Hmm.
What are the traditional marriage customs in Sudan?
The traditional custom marriage. I'm in Canada.
What is the wife's role and the husband's role in Sudan?
There is no rules.
No roles?
We go out, we bring food to the table, our children eat.
That's it?
That's how we are living here
The
in
man
Canada.
and the woman both go out and bring food to the table and the children eat.
What I already asked you, what kind of woman, and
The man and the woman
what
both
role do
go
you
out.
want a wife to play?
Ma'am. The
Hmm.
man and the woman, the man and the woman go out and you bring food to the table and the children eat.
Yeah,
Both of you go out and do that?
yeah, I do.
Yeah, both of you do. Is that what your husband's doing right now? He's going out for
Doing
food.
what?
Is he going out for food for the children?
Mean working? Yeah, he is working.
He's working. Okay.
Hmm.
Bam.
Yeah.
I'm asking you, what are the customs of marriage in Sudan?
Uh, First of all, I'm not in Sudan right now. I'm here in
Okay,
Canada, and
what
I'm
are they?
talking as
You no,
someone who
ma'am.
here in
You
Western.
brought up
We are talking
Sudan,
about Western.
ma'am. You brought up Sudan. You said
Because you
I'm
said the
from
men
Sudan.
in other countries don't want black women.
Okay,
That's why
ma'am.
I
You
told
said
you.
Sudan.
Every
Okay,
man in other countries apart from America, they
ma'am,
all married, apart from
ma'am,
you.
ma'am. What are the
I know.
What? Wait, hold on, sir. Second, Rod. What are the marriage customs in Sudan? What are they? Huh?
There are no customs. So,
There are no customs. There are no roles in Sudan for marriage.
what kind of role are you looking? Because I
Ma'am,
know what you
what's the
are looking, but
predominant?
I'm not giving
Hold
it to
on.
you until you
I'm
spill
gonna
it
ask
out in
you,
your mouth. So, what
ma'am.
kind
This
of
is
role
my
do you
show.
want?
This is my show,
Hmm?
ma'am.
So what?
What's the primary religion in Sudan?
We have so many religions, sir.
No,
You gotta be
what's the main
specific.
religion? What's the main religion?
We don't have many religions.
Really?
Yeah. There are people
There's
who believe, there are people who don't believe.
there's no main religion that most people believe in Sudan.
What does religion have to do with the
I'm
conversation or
asking
the
you,
home?
can you tell me what's the main religion in Sudan?
There is no main religion.
Really?
Hmm.
It's not Islam?
I'm not a Muslim.
I didn't say that. I said, is Islam the main religion
That's
in
why I
Sudan?
told you, because we
Ma'am,
have a lot of
is Islam the main religion in Sudan? Yes or no?
no.
It's not. And you just looked up and to the left. So I know you're lying. I know you're lying. You
The
just want
fact
to
that
come
you
on
don't
here and
know how to
lie.
debate,
You just
the
want to
fact
come
that
on
you
here
don't know
and
how to debate,
lie.
it tell
You
you
just
why
want to
no
come
woman
on
want
here,
you. Because
ma'am.
no
You
one
just want
want
to
to
come
come
on
and
here and lie.
throw a tantrum with a child. Okay,
Ma'am,
you do
you
not
just
know
want to
how to have
lie.
a debate. You don't know how to have a debate. You don't know how to answer
Okay,
questions,
so why
and
can't
you
you
just want
answer
to
my
shut people
question?
down.
Why
What kind
can't
of
you?
question? You have no question. You like a kid in elementary asking a teacher if he can have apple
Go
or
ahead,
an
Rod.
orange, and
Go
he
ahead,
get
Rod.
none.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Young lady, in Sudan, they kill Christians, and it's a lot of witchcraft and different type of religions that people in the United States do not understand. And another thing, in Sudan and in all of Africa, okay, your husband would kill you if you disrespect him like this in front of him.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, what bubble are you
Hold on,
living
Rod.
in?
Hold on, Rod.
Ah,
Hold on, Rod. Hold on, Rod. All you anybody, they just have to do a simple search. Over
yeah,
90%
and
of
you
Sudan,
didn't do.
over ninety
Hmm.
percent of Sudan is Muslim. over 90%.
And did you
Wait, ma'am. If that's the case, if over 90% is Muslim, guess what that means for you? Those are very traditional men.
Exactly.
So you want to be
They
one of
don't
them?
play. They don't play. Okay.
You want to be one
Now,
of them?
okay, watch this. Okay, now remember the chip on the shoulder. Relax.
I am
Relax.
relaxed. I am relaxed.
You're
You are the
very,
one
you're
who's telling me to relax. That means you are tempered. So,
okay.
but I am relaxed.
Okay. I understand, but I want you to relax. I just want you to just be who you are. Be who you are. Forget about the platform. Forget about the comments. Forget about what everybody is saying and all the opinionated negativity. Forget about it. Just be
Okay.
you. Be you,
I
the
am.
queen you are. You're a queen. You are a queen. Represent your husband. Show power and authority and represent your husband.
Rod, do you think she has a
And
husband?
I think that she's from Sudan. They normally not hear about themselves. She has a husband. Her husband is not home, and she's been Americanized, and
Mm,
now opinionated, and she's going the other route. She's teaching herself, to become something different. But she wouldn't dare do this in front of her husband.
Rod, what?
and
Wait, Rod.
okay.
Would
This
she do that? Wait, Rod. Do you think she would say this and do this in front of the Sudanese community where she's from? You think she would talk like this?
You know what they would do in Sudan? They would beat her with sticks and tell
Mm,
her to be quiet. She would get
mm,
beat with, and she would have to go in her tent for several days. She couldn't show her face in the city,
mm.
and she know that she disrespect her husband.
Google has done you very good. Google has done you very good for someone who haven't traveled outside of the country, and you come and say, okay, did Google tell you that there is also a South Sudan in the
Take
Sudan?
the chip off your shoulder. Take the chip off your shoulder. Don't trick yourself and listen to these comments. You are somebody. You are a queen. You are a good
Okay.
person. You
The
don't
fact that
live
you
by
guys
these
are not
comments.
answering any question and you just going on about tips of your shoulder and do this, you guys have a huge problem. You just go around. Yes, women, they don't want to marry you anymore. No one wanted to marry another child. No one wanted to marry the mommy's boy. No one wanted to marry a guy who does not even know how to find his own socks. No one wanted to marry a man who wanted to come and tell him how to be a woman in the house. Like, you can't even, you are not even a man in your own house. You're not even a man in a single room. Some of you don't even have a friend
So this is
to
what
talk
your
to chat.
husband is.
You don't even
This
have
is what
a
your
friend to
husband
chat.
is.
And you come and talk about, oh, what?
So your husband, you're talking about your husband. I understand, but just don't talk about your husband too bad.
Sir,
Because me,
as
I'm
I
50.
told you before, I said my condolences to you, but it seemed like
Yeah,
I don't
I
know where you are
understand.
after your
I
wife
appreciate
died, but you kind of, I don't know, are you looking for a wife right now, but you just not finding,
it.
or what's
That's a
stopping
good
you?
question.
Because you don't
Right
look
now,
like you're grieving enough, right?
yeah,
Are you
I'm
still
52
grieving,
years
or are
old.
you being no one wanted to be with you?
I'm,
What
I'm,
what
I'm,
what
I'm
what's your problem?
you know what? There's no problem. It's just that I'm being patient. And if you want to
So
know, I do have a friend, but it's all about negotiation and taking my time and being patient. The
mhm.
days of rushing into a relationships are over. I
So
mean,
what is
you
her
can't.
race? I asked you before, like, what race are you guys dating, or are you guys interested in it? Instead of coming wanted
I
to
mean,
disrespect
it,
all black women, because both of you two, I'm not talking about like everyone, not all men, but both you two, you have a different opinion. And your opinion, the fact that you don't even answer your own question and the question that is asked, and you are
okay.
going on, you wanted to talk about why there is too many, you looking for feminines.
Ma'am,
See,
ma'am, let me ask this question, Rod. What what kind of women do the men in Sudan want?
What
that's a
kind
good
of women
question.
do the men in the Sudan want?
Yeah, what kind of women do they want?
And a beautiful woman.
Any beautiful woman? Any woman?
Mm-hmm. And a woman, and a beautiful woman.
Hmm. Even a Western American black woman?
Yeah.
Hmm. I see how you're looking.
They
Every
do
time
not
you
have
every time
they do
every
not
time you
have
ma'am,
problem with.
ma'am, we can see you on the camera. Every time you answer a question you go, "Yeah. Yeah." You look over here because you know you're not telling the truth. Ma'am, I'm a trained professional in reading
No,
body
no, no.
language and
No,
asking
you do not.
questions.
No, you are not. You are not. You just here to like press. You know how to press people, but you're not a trained professional. That's a lie.
What
But
okay, so
here
why
is
why
here
why
is
are
my
why are
here
you
is
on here? Why are you on here if you don't like me? Why are you on here?
why do I have to like you to be here?
So your intentions was to come on and be a distraction and interrupt the show.
Are you here because you like him, or are you here because you wanted to talk?
Okay, so in Sudan, they don't do homosexuality. Do they do homosexuality in Sudan? Are they?
Oh,
Do
so
they?
you guys?
No, no, I want to
Are
ask
you
you a
guys?
question.
Are you
Is
Ma'am,
there
guys gay?
watch your language,
homosexuality
ma'am.
in Sudan?
No, okay, so if you are
No,
okay, let me put it this way because I don't want to
answer my
say the word
question.
out. This says too much about you guys because you just hear either of you guys are still in the closet and you want to come out of the closet, or you haven't come out of the closet, you are afraid of coming out of the closet, but
Wait
you
a
just
minute.
go on ramping around. Why are you like trashing women and you don't even want women?
You see, power and strength is here,
See,
and you're
you
trying to
don't want
defile,
women and you are here ramping up about women. Like,
the
why are you not
mind of a
focusing on
man.
those who you want? Why are you here like talking about women? I know
Okay,
you
let me ask
married,
you
you were married
something.
to a woman, Rob, but this
The
gentleman
Lord
here
just
who
told
is
me
here, I
something.
don't know what he is because he's not saying either he's married or he's not married.
Hey,
Okay, Rod.
Guru, this
Rod,
that was
I'm gonna give you the last word. Go ahead. I got tired of
yeah,
this.
yeah, that was witchcraft, and she was sent strictly by the devil for confusement. You know, she kind of revealed herself. You know, as the story went on, she was not going to tell the truth. She was just like Rexy or Roxy or whoever she is. You know, the scheme
Mm.
is to get in the show and tell lies and speak the opposite. And she had no intentions on being real. She had no intentions on answering a simple question, you know. And just like the person that just said, Rod, hush, you know, me too.